Okay, I got some packages from AliExpress. This is the first time I've ordered from AliExpress, and so far their packaging and based off what I got so far, it's looking really good for them. So I already took this one out of the box. It's a Top Gun Maverick Hot Wheels F-18 Super Hornet. That's the E model. The F model is a 2-seater, and a while ago, I was in Seattle 2 years ago, around the time the movie came out, and I found the Hot Wheels F-14. I lost the stand for it, but luckily, the Matchbox stands are compatible. So there's the whole. This is a Matchbox stand, and it supports. It goes right in. So there's the F-14 from the first movie, and then here's the Super Hornet from the second movie, which, yeah, it's got a stand. It's nice if you want to do like stop motion where it's all like gear up stuff in the air. So you could use it for that, and it's pretty sturdy. It's all metal. The Tomcat is all metal except for the exhaust nozzles and the folding wings. Which this one, I've had it for a few years. It's kind of sticky. Like it stops there, but it needs to be like a certain angle. Like I just pitch it up a little, and then it goes in. But other than that, I love these two because you can see I've got some wear on it. So yeah, like there on the nose and such and everything. And then this one out of the box, it's new, and it's empty, which means you could do like stunt stuff. So yeah, back on the stand it goes. So yeah, there's that one. And then this one. You may think, oh, what's all that writing? Well, it's Japanese built, Japanese company that makes models and toys and such. And because they don't really have Mattel up there, but I found this on AliExpress, and it's pretty cool. It's a Japanese Air Self-Defense, or JASDF, T-4 Kawasaki built aircraft, which also makes dirt bikes and other stuff like chainsaws and such. It's a Blue Impulse, which is the Japanese version of the US Thunderbirds, or the British Red Arrows, or the Canadian Snowbirds. And it's... Oh, I have to put it together. Oh, this is neat. This is cool. I have to put it together. This is cool. So let me just put the box in the background. A second. Give me a second. There we are. So it's got the rear fuselage, tail, wings, front fuselage, and rear empennage. Okay. Well, let's get to work, I guess. I need a thing to open this. Give me a minute. I just need to go grab a knife. This thing can reach a speed of 1,038. Oh, I don't even need a knife. It just falls out. I'm missing a piece now. I'm missing a piece. I'm missing the... I just fucking had it, man. I just had it. Ah! Oh, there it is. Got it. So, recycling bag. So, let's see. I bet you I can put it together without any sort of... So, I'm just looking at the picture here. So it goes... That will go like... So that goes like that. That goes on top like that. And this goes down here like that. And then it goes... And the tail goes on. So if you decide to get something like this, you can use my build as a tutorial and such. So you got that. These are kind of angled up, which is kind of weird. Kind of bent up, which is odd, but whatever. So it looks like it's got like a magnet there. So oh yeah, there we are. There we go. She's done without even needing to peek at the manual. See, it's got the manual there. It's all in Japanese. Wait. Yeah, that's Japanese. You could tell because it's a bit more... Because how I think of it as Korean is more round. It has more circles in it. This one has more more curves, and then Chinese is more angry and more busy. So it looks like, so it has a stand too. I'm glad that they have openings for these bags. So let's put this stand together. So, no, there. So we can do either, oh wait, hold on. So we could do it diving. We could do it diving, turning, climbing, or turning again. Or we could have it just straight doing its thing. What about that? Because there's one at the front. There's one at the front. I don't know what it's for. There's like a little hole at the front. I don't know what it's for. It doesn't come with any landing gear. No, it doesn't. Because I would have seen it. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll leave it. I'll leave it like that. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'll put you right there for now. So that's cool. I think in one of the animes that turns into a transformer or something, but I don't know. But the Blue Impulse team is really big in Japan. Like, they're in like animes and such. Based off of what I've seen, I myself don't watch anime, but based off of what I've seen, it's pretty big over there. Yeah. So let's actually take a better look at this guy, because I know you guys will probably be itching for it. So it's got Blue Impulse right there on both sides. Serial number is 46-5726 if you want to look that up. And then nose number 726. That looks like it's a bit... like there's a gap there. I should probably rebuild it, yeah. So, let's see here. Tail is not going to come off, but I'm going to do this. So I'm going to make sure that this is put together nicely. So it goes... Hold on. So I put this guy on here first. Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't fuck it up yet. I'm just doing it as per what the manual says right now, because I had to rebuild it because it looked a bit weird to me. There it is. Now, some of you, if you're like big into aviation like me, you probably think, oh, this just looks like a French Dassault Alpha Jet. It is not an Alpha Jet. It is Kawasaki T-4, and it takes a lot of inspiration from the Alpha Jet, which the French display team Patrouille de France flies quite a bit. So apparently, I didn't put it together wrong. It's just some of the molding is warped or such. Yeah, see it sort of bended down. But other than that, it's pretty good. Before the T-4, the Japanese Self-Defense Force used Kawasaki, I think it was Mitsubishi or Kawasaki T1s, which are kind of like the same as the F1s. They're a bit longer and have a bit shorter wingspan than the Sepicat Jaguar that the British and the French jointly made in the Cold War. But yeah, I'll do it in a turning motion now. I'll keep the I'll keep the box and the instructions for future endeavors. If I decide to ever bring it with me, I will dismantle it and I'll put it back together because it's very freaking simple to manufacture. Well, to build, not manufacture. But you know what I'm trying to say. Over in Canada, where I'm from, we do not have a lot of this company, this Japanese company, which is Tomica Premium, which is their modeling section. It's their modeling branch. But we don't have a lot of this company over here. Like, you have to really, really look for it. Like, I personally haven't seen it, but, like, in the States, you could find it at import stores or something like that. But, like, you could never find them here. You'd have to go either online or go to Japan yourself or ask someone who's going to Japan to bring it back for you. So I'm going to put that box up to the side. And what is this? What does this say? This doesn't, I can't read Japanese, but... Oh, it gave me a coupon code. Isn't that something? You're not using that coupon code. I should probably cut this out. Yeah, next one is the Ford Tri-Motor. Not for use in some Matchbox sets. Okay, so obviously I got it from AliExpress because it's got a whole bunch of angry lettering. Just kidding. It's just Chinese writing. Yeah, it's got official licensed product from Ford. So I'm guessing Ford could still technically make this aircraft if they wanted. So this is the one from, I believe, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Wait, no. I think it's Temple of Doom. Wait, no. Wait. I'm mixing up all the freaking, I'm messing up all the movies in my head. So Crystal Skull came in 2008. Dial of Destiny, 2023. I know that there's one where they, I think it's, I know that, I think it's Raiders of the Lost Ark came first, and then Temple of Doom was prequel to it. Yeah, it's from one of the early movies, one of the first two movies. So, yeah, I will actually go and grab my knife. Yeah, there it is. So, reason why I got this is because A, I've watched all the Indiana Jones movies front to back. The most recent one, Dial of Destiny, is on Disney+. The rest are all on Netflix, I think. But my favorite one is Crystal Skull. And then Lost Ark or Temple of Doom are second place, and then third or fourth place, which fourth place goes to Dial of Destiny, which kind of sucked, to be quite honest with you. It kind of sucked. It wasn't the greatest, but what I'm seeing on top says it includes a playmat. Well, if you want to rotate your phone, it says includes playmat. So I'm gonna be careful with this. So that means I gotta feel around for this. So there, we got a little slit going. Oh yeah, there we are. There we are. Oh yeah, look at that. It's got like a little background, and it's got like a runway in the building and such. So you could probably make your own opening scene with stop animation. So I'm gonna actually, I made the hangar in here have time period aircraft. This is of course fictional right here. And time period to the time of the 30s when these movies took place. And then this one is A People Like Catalina, which came out in the 30s. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do this right there. There we go. So let's do this. Okay, first off, honestly, the box looks pretty good. I give it style points for that. It is number 24 out of 32 of this year's line of Skybusters. The other one, the Dolphin, which was in my previous video, was number 30. So that means there's 32 that are being released this year. So, first off, Ford Tri-Motor. Nothing special. Back when the U.S. Forest Service was in its infancy with aviation, they actually used these for smoke jumping, which is where they drop firefighters over a fire with their parachutes, and then they go down low and drop supplies for them. My dad used to do that back in the early 2000s up in northern British Columbia. So, off the bat, we got Ford Tri-Motor on the tail. We have a registration, an American one, November 9651. Correct me if I'm not mistaken. Lao Che, which is what on top of there, Lao Che Air Freight is a Chinese company, which I find is pretty interesting to have an N registration on it. So, first off, this bit here, tail down there, along there, metal, bottom, plastic, top, wings and such, right here, plastic. Prop, there's only one prop. It says Tri-Motor. You can clearly see there's 3 engines. The other 2 are molded. That is horrifying to me. This plane could barely fly on one engine. But the fact that there's one prop there is good, but it's freaking small. And the other gripe I have is that all these windows are black. The front windows blend in. They are gray. Like, what is this shit? There's not even wheels. Like if I bring up the... Fuck, where'd I put my dolphin? Oh, it's downstairs somewhere. But if I bring up... There's one with the new gear. I have one with the new gear here somewhere. I know that I do because I saw it. I mean, oh, screw it. I'll just use the Chinook and this guy. So, this one has wheels. This is in my previous video. He's got wheels. That's fine. This guy, they could have done that. They could have had like a little peg there and put wheels there. But no, they decided not to. They decided to be lazy. This is why I'm upset with Mattel and Matchbox as a whole. But this one, that's fine. You could have made this one a little bit bigger so it could have wheels like this guy does. But who am I to judge? Yeah. So, obviously, I mean, in the mail, I have the one from the first movie, the biplane on floats. I've got that coming off of AliExpress. The sad part is they were all sold out of a DC-3, which was from Indiana Jones as well. I don't even know if there was one in the movies, unless it was cut for time and is just in the extended cuts. But honestly, the model, accurate, it looks good. The attention to detail, again, is above all amazing. Like, but the only gripe is the N registration, the American registration. Aside from that, it looks good. It looks really good. It's got like the antennas there that you see on the Ford Tri-Motor. It's got the name on the back, and it's got Lao Che Air Freight, and it's got it in tiny Chinese writing. If I just do that, yeah, you can see it underneath the air freight and above the Lao Che. Yeah, or Lao Che or Lao Che, however you want to pronounce it. It is Skybuster model number 170, which is displayed up here. Right there, Skybuster model number 170, 1933 Ford Tri-Motor. So yeah, copyright Mattel 2023, and it is made in Thailand. Yeah, 2023 is when the most recent Indiana Jones film came out. So I think that's pretty cool that they actually did that. Because if you remember when Top Gun Maverick came out, they had Matchbox Skybusters and Hot Wheels. Like these are the Hot Wheels models, right? But I actually have some of the Matchbox ones, and some of them had major gear problems. If I could find them. Yeah. So, yeah, here they are. So, this one, the Tomcat, the one that Maverick flew, 114. The gear, the rear gear, the front gear was fine. The main gear, it was bent when I got out of the box. Tons of plastic stress. So I'm like, what the hell's going on? And this one is from 2017. Because they did it in 98 and 89 for a bit. Which 1989, I do have like 3 from that time. I'll just bring out I'll bring out the most recent one I have. So I've got this one from an experimental Navy squadron, and I've got this one, which they've all got the older gear, which I love. And on top of that, I'll put my black one away. On top of that, they are all metal. These ones are all metal, aside from the canopy, the M54 Phoenixes, and the gear. They're all metal. They're all metal. These ones are all metal. Comparing to this one, where the majority is plastic. Metal up here, the wings, and the bottom are all plastic. And the missiles don't even look right. This is more accurate AIM-54 Phoenix. This is not. This is some weird shit. It's like if Russia attempted an AIM-54 Phoenix. Oh yeah, I found some laser-guided bombs that I just glued onto the bottom to make it like the later F-14s. And here is the Matchbox Skybuster one. Yeah, you notice that I tried to put the older landing gear on. The main gear didn't stick well. While this one, the nose gear, worked pretty well. Other than that, because if I find one that's got the new gear, I put external fuel tanks on them. So if you look here, you can see that divot there. Just in front of it, I will grab one that has the old landing gear. I put 2 bombs and 4 missiles on it and a targeting pod. This has the old gear. That lines up with that line there. They didn't change the mold. They just changed the gear. So I tried lining it up. As you can see, didn't go well. This one I stole from a friend in middle school. Don't tell anyone. But I repainted it. It was originally blue and yellow like Blue Angels. But I decided to repaint it. And because that Super Hornet that you just saw, Skybuster Model 96 from 2007, there was a precursor, the Attack Jet from 2001, which of course I repainted this too all by myself in fictional Ukrainian colors. It's got the old gear, it's from 2001, and it looks a lot like the A and C Hornets with the round exhaust, round air intakes, which is what Canada flies, and Switzerland, as well as Kuwait and Malaysia. Also, to a lesser extent, Finland, because they're replacing them with F-35s, which I think that's kind of cool. They just altered the look to avoid copyright on that one. But back to the tri-motor. It's even got like the corrugated metal look to it. It's got the corrugated metal to it, which is accurate for the time. It was to apparently lessen drag. And it's got, you can see the supports in there. But yeah, this aircraft was very popular when it was being manufactured and used as an airliner, which of course is pretty cool that the Ford Tri-Motor still lives on. It's got the divots of where it was sitting, so it was sitting like that in the packaging, which is pretty cool. They could have just had it like that to make it flashier. But who am I to judge? But yeah, it's got like a little portable airport you can use. Let's see how that looks. I'm just using a phone stand. So let's see how that looks. Oh, that is disproportionate. That is not the best. I don't know what that would say. But yeah, I do like the touch that it includes a little tiny portable airport. I mean, obviously this is made for kids, but for collectors like me, it's kind of cool, but yet kind of sad that it's so small. But for kids, it's like, oh yeah, you could just like put it in one of your books and then take it with you, and then just have, oh, I just brought my plane. I didn't bring the playmat. You open the book. There's the playmat. You added a little bit extra to your baggage check there. Check there, Timmy. You added a couple ounces, but who's that going to hurt? No one. Unless the aircraft's overweight, then they have to take it out. But just kidding. They won't be able to find it. I'll have to take some fat guy off for it to fly. Anyways. Ford Tri-Motor. Super Hornet. Kawasaki T-4 from Japan. Honestly, Japanese make good stuff. And this company that makes it, Takara Tomy or Tomica Premium, makes good shit. I love it. This is my first product from them, but however, many years ago, many moons ago, my auntie actually went to Japan, and I'm just trying to find it, and she got me a Japan Airlines airport set. Like, say, if you go to Calgary or any big airport, you will see airport sets with different airlines. She got me one from Japan. Same company, different branch. This is models. This is, you know, kid stuff, but I like it. It's stood the test of time. I have lost the Isuzu catering truck and bucket lift truck with the guy. I've lost those, but I haven't lost the jet. Yeah, see, Takara Tommy. Tomica Tommy. And then we look on here. Tomica Tommy. Look at that. And that's something. But yeah, I think what I got from AliExpress, based off what the what's it called? What the picture said, what it said online with the advertising, spot on. But the thing is that with Skybusters, you see them. It is not, you can't just buy all of them. You have to choose which ones you want to get. So I've looked at all the listings, and the Indiana Jones DC-3 sold out. Every single spot I looked sold out. I don't know what it looks like, so I can't duplicate it. Then again, it would look horrible because I have paint pens and they're wider than hell. Yeah. So I think these are some pretty good finds. I didn't know that this Super Hornet came out until I saw it. It is from, it's from copyrighted last year, 2024. So I'm ahead of the curve, basically. And the only thing that's plastic on there, on this one, is the canopy and the exhaust nozzles. So everything's metal except for those two things and the stand, but we'll exclude those. So yeah, Hot Wheels, you're actually ahead of the game with this one. You should start making planes, because all metal, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. I mean, the wings here, I get. It's the only thing that's plastic is canopy, wings, and exhaust as well. But you're ahead of the curve, Hot Wheels. You're ahead of the game. You're really starting to step up your game. You're really starting to impress me. And of course, Takara Tomica Premium. They're obviously my number one for foreign imports, because I mean it's like, it's really good polymer. Like, it's good plastic. Because we've got, the tail is plastic, the wings are plastic, and the bottom's plastic. But I mean, the front fuselage, the rear fuselage is all metal, but the wings, the tail, and the canopy are plastic, obviously. And then the lower fuselage with the engines is all plastic. But other than that, it's all, it's like really good. It's like super freaking detailed. Like, if you were here to look at it, it is so detailed. And Blue Impulse is pretty good. Oh my god, I just dropped an A4. But yeah, the only downside I don't like about it is that it doesn't have a landing gear. It doesn't have a landing gear at all, which I find kind of sad. Yeah, I'm trying to fit something in there, but it's not working. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I love the Japanese companies. They make good stuff. It's high quality. Comparing to some people, Matchbox, which is going downhill. I mean, aside from their trucks, their vehicles are fine. Like, I got this one a couple years ago, and then this one I got last year. They're still the same. But yeah. So, and another thing that's pretty cool about this truck is that it's Los Angeles County Fire. I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, LA County. Which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's, and if you notice that everything like that Dolphin yesterday, El Segundo, then this truck, El Segundo, and that's in LA County, I believe. I haven't looked it up yet, but yeah, it's in there. But yeah, so that means that's where the Mattel USA headquarters is El Segundo. aka in a suburb of LA. But yeah, cool finds. Cool finds. I commend Matchbox for the corrugated metal detail, but my only gripe is you could have put wheels on it that aren't just like plastic molds, and you could have just put like 2 extra engines on there. It wouldn't cost you much money, but yeah, I guess you decide to be cheap penny pinchers. And who's your CEO? I don't know yet, but I'm gonna find out and write them a strong worded letter saying, you guys ruined Matchbox for me. Can you just revert it back to normal, or I will be CEO for you. But yeah, it's good find. I like the tri-motor. It fixed well in my time period hanger that I decorated specifically for this video, and it's got a little DC4 up here. So good finds, good finds. I love it. I love it. I love the T4. The T4 is an amazing jet, and it's superior, and I think Canada should buy some Kawasaki T4s, but then again, they are not, they're doing weird shit with their military, and I'm just like, what are you guys doing? I have so many recommendations. We shouldn't get the P-8 Poseidon, because it's Boeing. And Boeing so far has lost my 2 cents, and they've killed a bunch of people. And they had a lot of crashy stuff happen. And lots of problems. But meanwhile, Mitsubishi, Kawasaki, all those heavy industries, I think Mitsubishi makes the P4, P1, whatever it's called, the Japanese 4-engine jet, maritime patrol aircraft. It has has more redundancy than the Poseidon, because if you're out over the ocean, like the Pacific for an example, you have the Poseidon, your engine fails. It's like, oh, I gotta limp back home, and then your engine goes out due to fuel starvation. Meanwhile, with the 4 engines on the Japanese version, you can shut down those 2 engines and still fly on 2. But if you shut down one on the Poseidon, God forbid, you will be flying crooked. But yeah, it's like the Japanese are smart, because they made it like the P3 Orion, which has 4 engines, and then their new jet jet anti-submarine aircraft has 4 engines like the P3. So they're doing something smart. Meanwhile, they're replacing a 4-engine turboprop with a twin-engine jet based off the 737, which most recent 737, not so great. But who am I to say? I'm just a 19-year-old Canadian that's big in aviation and could really change it if you guys just hired me. But no, you're not going to, because I don't have the certification. Well, I know lots about them, and I could probably fly one without doing any sort of training. Like, I could fly this guy, the Cessna 210. It's just a bit bigger and faster than a Cessna 172. It's not that big a deal. And for tri-motor, 3 engines, it's 1933. Everything's simple. It's not World War II yet, so everything's simple and easy to fly. But to them, it's like, hey, what is this stuff? PPY, I might need a little bit of help. Kawasaki T4, it's a trainer, so I might be able to do it. Cirrus Vision, which is that guy, the V-tail, I'd be able to do it because it's a 1-engine jet, and I'd be able to do it. But, yeah. Yeah, so I got some pretty good finds. I kind of rambled off twice, which is normal for me. But, yeah. Japanese, good stuff. Hot Wheels, start naked jets. I was about to say make the Hot Wheels aircraft line Hot Wings, but that's already taken. Because there's Hot Wings behind the DC4. And Hot Wings has been around for a long time, and these foam runways are Hot Wings, which is now strangely rebranded to Runway 24. Which I guess that makes sense because if you look up Hot Wings plane, you'll show up pictures of chicken wings. So, yeah. But, yeah, Hot Wheels flight line? I don't know, but yeah. Hot Wheels, you're starting to move up in my my roster for #1 picks. But it's fairly limited because it's just Tomcat and Super Hornet right now. But yeah, yeah. So I recommend this this T4. I recommend it off of AliExpress, and I do recommend this guy, and I do recommend the Hornet and the Ford Tri-Motor from AliExpress. So yeah, there's my time period hanger.